but a backdrop. Constant motion. I stand before it, alone.
Burn it down!
The Wild Hunt assault on Star Sand Shoal, you mean? Huge wave. First I've ever seen of that size. Good thing it was so brief.
No, I mean there's been another to the north of Nasha Town.
What? How many does that make in the last couple of days now? What are the Lightkeepers playing at?
Can't be helped. There are only a handful stationed on our side in the first place, and the cannon hasn't been fixed yet either. They've been strained to breaking point for a while now, I'll bet.
I'm bugging out if this goes on much longer. And here you all told me this was a good place to do business. Fool me once, I say.
Hey now, this could be a big break. My second eldest brother made his fortune off wild hunt attacks, you know. Come on, let's get moving. There won't be anything left for us if we're late.
Left for us to scavenge? I did hear about an overturned cargo vehicle over there.
Hey.
Should have told him that those are dangerous thoughts. Guess you're right. Even if we solve this wild hunt problem, they'd probably just jump headfirst into some new danger if they thought they could earn some quick mark. Paimon will have you know that when it comes to staying out of trouble, greed and cowardice make the perfect match. Hey look! I know an Enough are here in Nasha Town! Oh, considering what those people said earlier, do you think they're here to fix that cannon up? Dying to know something, aren't you? You totally zoned out just now. Ha! Paimon can even guess what you want for dinner. She'll place the orders tonight, don't you worry. Anyway, let's just go, shall we?
Familiar faces identified. Our good friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Whoa, free manual labor detected. Those evaluations could not be more different.
This is Sosi, Sergeant Major of the nearby Lightkeepers. He's stationed here in this town.
Wait, that means...
He is Flynn's superior. As far as...
A pleasure to meet you all.
This is the Traveler and Paimon, friends of ours. They're experienced adventurers who are new to Nod-krai.
Hi there.
Indeed. The sooner we can get it firing again, the quicker we can ease our current predicament. 2 more wild hunt incursions have come sweeping in at different locations after the last one at Star Sand Shoal. Our manpower is already stretched as it is.
Hasn't Flint's gone back to your HQ to ask for reinforcements? When will they arrive?
Huh. Has he now?
Yeah. That's what he said he was gonna do anyway.
He hasn't contacted me about that yet. As per standing orders, he should be leading a team to root out the wild hunt. But I haven't received any reports for a while now. Yeah, well, he does act outside the remit of his orders sometimes. I'm a superior, yes, but I wouldn't say I have much control over his actions.
So, he made the call for backup on his own initiative?
Hard to say. Contacting HQ is a tricky business. I should know, I've tried. They either refuse my requests outright or end up dragging their feet. And all the while, we're the ones who have to deal with the wild hunt. which, by the way, can strike anywhere in Nod-krai without warning, sweeping across vast swaths of land. This has been a real test of our endurance, to say the least. We need to send our personnel where they're needed most. A single missive will not do much to change HQ's attitude, I fear. Flynn's understands this well enough, I'm sure. We usually sort our foes ahead of time into ones that our Ratniki will take care of and ones that we'll target using the cannon. I finished the preliminary dispatch work already.
Okay. Ugh. Hurry up, I know. Fix this, I know. You fix it if you're in such a hurry. That, or bring me some snacks. This is tiring work over here.
Could you at least tell me how long we'll be delayed? We're way past our scheduled firing time.
Well, that's your fault for firing too often recently. Machines get overworked too, you know. You could try thinking about their feelings for once, maybe. Sorry, what? A machine's feelings?
In layman's terms, this refers to wear and tear. As such, a machine is more liable to fail the unhappier it becomes. The exact probability here would be...
All right. I'm not good at this stuff, I know that. But let me stress that we Lightkeepers are the...
And I'd say that was a good deal for you. You should thank the Krumkake craft shop. Do you even know how much it would have cost you if you bought all the parts legit and fresh off the assembly line?
Reminder, your future snack budget will have to be halved without the long-term commission payment, I know. Calculating a viable and cheaper option. Lavender melon can...
What? No! Absolutely not! Wouldn't this place be crawling with more monsters than there are fungi and Sumeru by then?
That might not be the concern you think it is. The monsters of the Wild Hunt are only active in the immediate vicinity of its attacks. They will not spread any further, on their own initiative at least. We Lightkeepers will also keep an eye on those areas, both to monitor the monsters and to prevent people from entering the cannon's blast radius. That said, I'm afraid I can't wait 3 hours before dispatching manpower to the locations that the cannon won't...
And here's where my need for manual labor comes in. Wait, but we don't know a thing about this stuff. You'll be fine, trust me. Just take this. Oh, whoa! This book is so heavy. You can use Beep Boop Pizza to run diagnostics on the cannon. It'll tell you what to do. And this book will help you understand Beep Boop Pizza.
This cannon was built using more than 50 components from different factories and manufacturers. Anno has bound the manuals into one volume. Also, please note, the device's name is Burkida.
So, it's manuals all the way down, huh? Yep, and if you're quick about this, we might just cut our time to fire down.
I'll go with you.
Nice! So you'll check the outside and Anefa inside. Come find me in the control room once you're done. Cool.
Instructions received. Please go about your work.
Hey! A little snacking will also improve my efficiency by 2/3. I know explanations for things that don't interest her are a bit meh, aren't they? Or is that just how geniuses are? Isn't Beep Boopita just following us around? Sure doesn't seem as smart as she said it is. How are we even supposed to know what to check?
I've watched Anefa perform routine repairs before. It seems some sort of maintenance port must first be found, and then this small robot will automatically interface with it.
So you're in the know.
Now that I'm not so sure of. Let's search around together and see what the robot reacts to.
Works for Paimon. Is this it? Probably not. Or this one? Oh, ew!
That thing over there looks promising.
Where? Oh, yeah! It does! Let's try it out! Whoa! It's flying! Does that mean we got it right? So, what do we do now? Right. We got this working without understanding a thing Beep Boopita said.
Still, it's impressive how you figured things out right away.
Paimon's up next, along with this stupidly heavy book. Ugh. Let's see. The matching result for this symbol is... check passed. All systems normal. What?
Well, as they say, no new...
Yeah, guess you're right. Just feels like we did all this stuff for nothing, that's all. On to the next spot, then. Paimon's getting the hang of this now. And this time... Huh? Why are you angry? Oh, we need to take note of the order in which his eye colors change. Purple, red... Hey, slow down! Paimon didn't catch that! What? So now we've got musical prompts too? Weren't you like... Alright, one final stop. This was quite a trip, huh?
Agreed. I must say, you two have a talent for maintenance work.
Good eye! Paimon!
Really, I'd have liked to share the load, but...
Ugh, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier? A pictorial prompt this time. Don't worry. We gotta take note of the flashing patterns. One yellow flash, nothing for 2 seconds, then 2 yellow flashes means the components here are overdue for regular maintenance. Maintenance is a high priority task. The device will be rendered inoperable until it is complete. Switch Beep Boopita to input mode to send out a signal to unlock The description of input mode isn't on this page. Oh. Phew. That was a real...
Yeah, good work indeed. But it seems this input... Well, looks like we're all good. We can remove this thing now. No clue, frankly. but whatever. I got a feeling we've all given up trying to figure this cannon out. I'll go get the replacement component. We should be done once we pop it in here. What do you think? Maintenance work's easier than running errands, wouldn't you say?
You know what? Paimon took him for the stony type at first, but let's wait for him here, huh?
Are your tasks complete?
Yep. Sosie's gone to get the replacement component. We'll be done here once we put it on.
Allow me to check against the recorded data. Yes. This component is approaching its replacement deadline. The cannon will generate immense recoil when fired. If this is not controlled, the firing platform will become misaligned. This part is designed to anchor the cannon and ensure accuracy when aiming.
Huh. So, if the cannon isn't fixed in place, will it start spinning around like some kind of massive firework?
A novel analogy, but an apt one. The large-scale disc component is currently easily damaged. The materials are not up to par, and there are still some design flaws. But Aino and I are working to improve it. Estimated waiting time remaining 7 minutes.
Yeah! Dessert's just the best after a hard day's work.
Certainly. It will be ready shortly. Observation. Freshly baked krumkake results in the most efficient improvements upon human happiness indices. As such...
Thanks for the treat. What? Thanks. Things went great over here, too. So...
Understood. I will...
And I'll inform the Ratniki stationed around Wild Hunt. Thanks for your kind assistance. I better make a move. Ratniki from other sites should have sent reports back.
Righty then. See ya. Bet this huge cannon's a real sight when it fires.
That is correct. A huge crowd tends to gather on its own accord on such occasions. Pure, bright energy rays have never failed to inspire obsessed admirers. If you...
Sure. We did help fix it after all. It'd be weird if we didn't want to see it in action. Oh yeah. Wonder where that street... Let's try our luck at the flagship. See you later, guys. Just be sure not to miss my masterpiece in action. Is it just Paimon, or are there more people here now? Oh, and maybe, just maybe, let's get some... Oh, come on!
Excuse me, are you guests? If you wish...
No, we're not heading back to our room. Are we not allowed...
That is correct. Only those invited to the banquet may enter. Our goal... But here in Nod-krai, channels hold equal value to more.
It's fine. Can't be. Looks like we'll have to switch channels then. Never, right? The curatorium... but if we ask her straight up, she'll likely squeeze us for a... Oh! Paimon's got a plan! We'll be heading to Hisi Island later anyway to ask Lauma to help us use the moon marrow. Couldn't we deliver them? If Never doesn't mention a payment, we can The thought of Mora made it... Hey, Black Cat, we're here! Oh, it's you this time.
Hello, you two. What's up?
Not much. Just just here to say hi. Also, we'll be going to Hisi Island.
How thoughtful of... Well, the faster the delivery, Yehoda's gone to get the medicine. And she should be back any moment now. If you have nothing...
Don't mind if we do then. Thanks.
Oh yes, I'm sure you've all heard about what's going on. Nasha Town's in turmoil, and right now everyone wants intel. Whether it's to strike it rich, save their lives, or escape whatever predicament they've found themselves in.
Ah, so you're busy making Mora. How nice.
It's not all good news, I'm afraid. We're stretched so thin that our clients have taken to competing for our services via auction. The price for taking priority slots has all but skyrocketed. In other words, we've had to
She cornered.
If there's anything that worries me right now, it's the wild hunt. It affects everything we do, yet...
That doesn't sound too hard.
Is that so? But... no. Is there now? You should...
What's there left for us to say?
More like our common perspective. Most who live here only wish to defend their own interests. But
Or like make a profit off the...
dissatisfied. The number of commissions over at the Adventurers Guild spikes during tumultuous times, too. Would you call... We might squeeze some advantage, and what business would there be left should it end in some great and as I understand...
Well,
In that case, we should keep Nod-krai You must understand. No force exists here that would After that incident with Lauma, I'm inclined to believe you. Though it's rare for... Just a shame that our mysterious phantom has hidden itself well. Really, I'd be all too glad to pass on any additional intel I gain. We make a good team, after all, don't you think?
that does make sense.
A well-placed only in...
Wait, so you are ready to work with him?
Why, of course. In fact...
But... Hey, boss, I'm back. Huh?
Indeed they are. In fact, they
Really? Great!
Gotta...
Huh? Haven't I already worked a few days worth of overtime? Well, we better get this medicine delivered. Huh? Surely not. Wait, that can't be. It was raining back there, so... Could it have happened while I was resting at the store? Sorry, boss. Hey! Slow down!
Well then... Any plan?
Oh, we were thinking of doing that, but we didn't get much out of it. The town...
Ah, yes, the banquet is on today.
Huh? Can you get us an invitation?
Oh, come now.
Lady Nefer,
That's right. My apologies.
Oh no, it was...
Not even an invitation check? Finally! Now, what...
Pardon me? I'm sure I give you...
Nice to meet you.
I'm sure that no more needs to be said about The special drinks menu is being set before you as we speak. Now then, for a time...
Ah, I see.
And here I was thinking, that ain't a familiar.
Well, it's a rare occasion to be sure.
I spoke to the owner. The recipes are available for your perusal here.
How'd you set this all up so quick?
Well, as long as you know what both sides need. Negotiations are essentially just a process of confirming the deal. No one would turn a beneficial offer down now, would they? The flagship already had plans to invite a professional mixologist. Demian will assist you. Serving guests with drinks, of course. Every guest will have their quirk.
Got it. Well,
In the meantime, I'll go mingle with some of the guests who pique my...
Hello. How may I... Good work. Now then, get the drink to the guest. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
ever consider returning to Snezhnaya?
Already killing myself with thanks. Lay away. Maybe people like you. I'm like a man in a leaking boat, soon to be food for the fish. I wouldn't have come to this dump if there were any better place to be.
Come now. Surely it isn't that bad. We've still got the light keepers.
You trust them? I wouldn't trust anyone, really. We're stuck with a wild hunt here. The Snezhnayans can't be bothered, the Lightkeepers can't spare the people, and everyone else, they're a mess. I'd sooner put an ounce of faith in that cannon. Forget it. Let's just drink. Let's see if this new mixologist is worth the billing.
Hello. Good.
Bet you some people are just waiting for this place to fall further into chaos.
You've got a plan for that, then?
Hard to say. But what I can say is that the situation in Nashitown will get out of hand if that cannon isn't fired soon. That gun's a symbol. The most solid proof that ordinary folks like us can stand up against the wild hunt.
Wait.
Well, what if that was nothing but an illusion? What if, let's say, the cannon was never meant to be fired? For our sakes at least.
Surely this town is still of value to those who control it.
Of course, but that's all it is. Value. For us, though, there's no place but Nashitown. And we're putting its life and ours in their hands.
I get what you mean. Let's just see how this plays out first.
Seems like they're all talking about the cannon already. Guess that's why Sosie was so anxious.
Hello. How may I... Good work.
Indeed. So,
Ah, you two must be Nefer's friends. A pleasure to meet you.
Paimon doesn't recall there being any other orders right now.
Then come, sit. Hints is the name. I help out at the Rossum workshop in town. They usually...
Paimon's name is Paimon. Pleased to meet you.
anyway, help me keep an eye out, alright?
Oh, come on. Is that how it is between us? I mean,
So, you've known each other?
That's right. I came to Nod-krai with nothing at all. Would have starved on the streets if I hadn't met Nefer. She lent me money to study a craft, and even introduced me to Aino in the Voynich Guild, which is how I slowly...
Yeah, huh.
Well, I'd also say she needed a willing and able machinist at her disposal. Come now. Aino's talents are better spent on issues bigger than... I did think myself a dab hand at such work at first, but compared to her, I might as well be... It took me a long while, but I finally got to the point where I could make my own machines, and even maintain some of Aino's relatively complex ones, like Kuvaki detectors or mechanical arms.
He's the one responsible for maintaining...
Oh, speaking of that, didn't Sosi have a mechanical arm too?
That's right, one of Aino's masterful designs. I could never design one of those in my life, but if you gave... Nowadays, I've got regular customers, which makes for a decent keep. Even got a kid, if you can believe it. I wouldn't have, had you told me my future when I first arrived here. On the flip side, being a family man means I can't just flee this place whenever I feel like.
All the more reason to be proactive and do... Oh, wait. Just another question that's been bothering me.
I have heard of humanoid shapes being sighted. Most would think they'd lost their wits from fright if they started hallucinating. After all, no ordinary person could survive an assault from those monsters. Does this have anything to do with our current wild hunt crisis?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
All right, I get it. I'll keep my ear to...
Then we'll take our leave. He's a social man. You can often find him here chatting with friends. And he's had... Since he's never heard of the wild hunt exhibiting the power to imitate...
Huh. That does sound more...
A good idea. And one of... Come.
Thank you for waiting, everyone!
Finally!
Come on, let's go try our hand. Joining us, new girl? No, you won't. The one who'll be mixing the roulette special has to take part. Those are...
Since we have a new friend with us today, the wheel before you is divided into an inner and outer circle. The drinks are divided into... Spin your way to a non-alcoholic beverage, and you'll score during a round of drinking.
This sounds like it might favor those who score higher, but push your luck and you might not recall any answers you were given the next day.
And that's why the person mixing the drinks has to take part. You know, just in case they decide to pull...
Not that our newcomer looks like the drinking type. Either way...
Anything you drink will be replenished. And additionally, a single...
What? Do my ears deceive me?
Dark horse. Indeed. And if our lucky winner can drain the whole serving in one go.
High risk, high reward.
Now, if there are no other questions, let us begin. Allow me to get the ball rolling. Intensity 3. Looks like I'll have to put my back into it today.
Let's go!
Wow!
Oh, my turn, my turn. All right, man. Fess up. You...
Hey, bro. I heard you met up with some big shot from the Voynich Guild.
A normal drink, huh?
We've reached the final round of the roulette.
I gotta say, you Mondstadters really know your alcohol. This recipe is just...
You're up.
Whoa! New thing!
Bottoms up! Bottoms up!
Hey, will you be alright?
Whoa, she actually... Nice job! No wonder you Me? Well, absolutely. If there was something else, I didn't stop to... Oh, and guess who showed up just as I'd gotten out of there? If my luck had been just a little worse, they'd have found nothing but my corpse. Or whatever was left. Either way, there's nothing.
I see some downcast faces. Why?
Says who?
Because you...
In that case,
Hello, ma'am. Lady Nefer has ordered a fresh round of drinks. Could you deliver it to her?
Are they playing cards?
same as usual then?
I'm not here to do business with you.
Come now, I've already ordered us drinks. Or are you looking to add another line to your...
Oh!
So, let's go over this again. That...
What are we even doing here? I can give you 3 things. The features of the Wild Hunt, the exact locations where it has appeared, and the intel we've received from the Lightkeepers. The Wild Hunt is in fact a phenomenon linked to abyssal power. Fog and monsters follow in its wake, posing a lethal danger to ordinary people. On the flip side, these monsters cannot leave the fog, so the disaster cannot spread quickly.
We already know all that.
Fair enough. Here's a map of current Wild Hunt anomalies that I snagged from the Lightkeepers, including the locations that...
That's...
We've never seen anything like this either. That's why everyone's so worked up.
That's not enough. 4 dice.
Cool it, alright? I'm not done. Now the Lightkeepers don't want you to know this, but weirdly enough, more Wild Hunt sites have disappeared than their involvement would indicate.
Isn't that normal? They're not the only ones fighting the Wild Hunt after all.
I'd agree. And really, we've always had a small, stable discrepancy between reported anti-Wild Hunt ops and anomalies cleared. That variance has become a gulf lately.
What could that even mean?
I've got 2 theories. 1, that some new force is clearing the Wild Hunt out in secret. Or 2, that some Ratniki are not reporting the work they do on purpose. The odds of the former happening is low. Not many organizations can even engage the Wild Hunt. Never mind keep those operations a secret. If you're interested, I'd recommend following the
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Now that's what I call interesting intel. No wonder you've been doing well.
Please, stop.
Oh, stop that. Let me give you an opportunity instead. Out of respect, have you heard of people seeing familiar faces within a Wild Hunt anomaly?
No, nothing like that.
Nothing at all, Not even for 50,000.
Hey! No means no, alright? This is about...
Okay. Well then.
You really are...
And you've learned quite well.
Ugh.
So, you're his creditor?
Indeed I am. He's resold my intel quite a few times now, pocketing the dip as luck would have it. He would only purchase information from me when he was just...
Ooh, that sounds...
Oh, I was downright beneficent in charging for that betrayal. In any case, I believe... Most of our intel seems quite dispersed, so...
Well, first, no one else has seen that weird phantom, apart from our encounter on Star Sand Shoal.
Indeed. And we have that from multiple accounts, so...
What in Teyvat could that phantom be planning?
Agreed. Instances of the wild hunt afflicting Nod-krai in general have increased in frequency, but the phenomenon itself hasn't changed much. What you encountered must have been something special, with our mastermind, in which case, two questions arise. Who is this mastermind, and why would they want the moon marrow? I'll continue investigating along these two.
I'm back! Luckily, the store owner kept the medicine bottle I left on the table safe for me. Here you go.
Huh. Thanks a bunch, Yehoda.
Oh no, I've got work to do later. And anyway, I was watching it the whole way back, praying it wouldn't fire. Not until I got back, you know?
Huh. So you're interested in that?
Of course. I mean, just think about it. Something that size is bound to be comprised of thousands, even tens of thousands of parts, fused in such a way that it can operate smoothly and fire off a supergiant, super strong beam. Isn't that just so cool?
It has been a while since the last time it fought.
Thanks, boss. Anyway, y'all wanna come? It'll be worth the...
Might as well. Fruits of our labor and everything, you know?
Woohoo! Let's go! Cap!
Wow! What a crowd! People seem pretty excited, too. Just goes to show how big a deal this cannon is, huh?
Oh, for sure. One shot, one kill. And even if that wasn't how it worked, just listen. If only I had...
Hey, don't think like that. You're skilled...
Really?
Hey, look! It's starting!
Nice one!
Finally, all fixed up.
Awesome!
Whew. That sure was powerful. And pretty dazzling, too. Guess that's why
I feel so...
You know, Paimon's been wondering, if you're so interested in machines, why don't you go work for Aino?
That's what we call drawing a line between your work and your hobbies. I've got some mechanical talents, sure, but this job I have now, no one can do. Anyway, gotta go. See you later.
Says the person who got salt and medicine mixed up. Looks like the crowd's breaking up as well. What? What's changed since we were gone? Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. Hey there, Llama! We're back!
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with...
And it's all thanks...
No, I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place.
Speaking of which, have you heard any...
I've tried asking around. What about you?
We haven't made much...
I think I've got the gist of it. In any case...
What do you see? What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered, so that is all my power allows me to discern.
Huh? What's the matter?
The flowers changed color.
Yeah, we should go see her.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the...
Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Oh, that's true. But we best check if she's doing okay. See you later then.
Water jet!
Oh, she doesn't look... Sorry.
It's like I'm returning to the moon.
Wait, it's not that bad, is it?
I sense the moon's power.
We got the moon mirror back from the Fatu.
Come on, don't even think about that. Right?
I might need...
Oh, very well. Give me your hand.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
Significantly, the moon within your body, it is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I
I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water.
I think I sensed some other changes as
That is the moon goddess's favor. All things I come into it is harmless, and will fade over time.
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right?
It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what?
Did you not know this already?
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it.
And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon.
But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow.
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it. But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict. After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon. Forget controlling it. Sensing...
Oh, wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon's marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean...
No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of... You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon.
Oh, so you're saying that you...
Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon? You do not wish to...
That's not really the problem here. Also, anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now.
I do not desire...
Huh?
Nor does it desire to come to me.
And what is...
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of... rejection. I can only guess that this is because I, too, am a moon goddess. 2 moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lama did, and it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here. Not some run-of-the...
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were...
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Does it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
I only know what others called him. The Reikir of Solnari. Huh. There was that title too.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
No. If that was the case...
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just...
I felt the same. They seemed to think that I should, but as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies.
Oh.
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title.
To think that we're up against one of the infamous 5, that's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Singe, and even
then, he still defeated.
Oh? What did you just say?
That's your ex-colleague? Did you just...
No.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod-krai were to stand against him. Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my brother...
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Lumine, come on, we have to leave this place!
What?
Hey, are you...
Our spaceship. A long... No one left the ship during that time. But Ether found...
Huh? How would that even be possible?
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite.
All right.
Will you need my help? I could help you conceal the
You could? Oh,
detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal like this.
ooh, looks like a shield.
Can you sense it? You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in some... Are you always here, Columbina?
Dislike strangers. Slightly better.
Yeah, the Frostmoon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows?
I will consider it.
She seems kind of tired. Either way, thanks.
It wasn't much. The flowers here.
Rise with the sun!
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential. for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nod-krai. But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be—
Yeah. Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together. Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start. But as it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod.
Thank you. In addition, I believe that the winds of change are blowing. And we Scions have nowhere to run. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Reich—
Let's see.
Friendly approach detected.
Listen! We've got...
Threat level.
Really? Doesn't matter if he's a Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and you were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is. True, but the cannon only works against Shimp. Well, we'll just get enough to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all. Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking for... Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nod-krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure, travels...
I know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even... I'll send Anafa over to... He seemed like...
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst... His character has also received commendation.
That makes it even worse. Hey! Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed... Got it! Let's go then! You coming along?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
Alright,
Burn it down!
this must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any... Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Never!
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news. Before we start, shall we see if we've made... Indeed. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need...
But how are we supposed to get it?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
said this before, Nefer, but...
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in if you...
Greetings. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a pole. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows.
Entering unopposed. So...
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but...
Very odd indeed.
So...
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of, but neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. So, the evidence points to Flint. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but...
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit.
Yeah! What?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would...
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we... This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act...
But no matter what, barring identities comes with...
Precisely. In other words, his goal... He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flints long ago. And yes...
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do.
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so... I'll have you know that this is top secret info.
Don't worry. You'll receive... The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow...
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtain? Hey! Why you...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect tossing him into a swirling tumult. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those that unease grips the hearts of those in not...
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt and...
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, you!
Rise with the sun! Burn it down! Try and stop me! with the sun!
Whoa! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Will at last part ways.
Monsters!
Breath from the sky! Full throttle!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something. Huh? What?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
How shall the Savior save themselves?
Ah! More baddies!
Burn it down!
Let's dance!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Shine down!
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Operissos. Sì, oeros. Yamalune satsesi foranto talu. Mio cielo, sininso. Sembi che stolo. Hand it over. That was mine from the first. Tutto mi torai desnerte. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sins. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are?
Why did Abyssal Power just...
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him?
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. Though I could not but I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing...
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Though I shan't deny that I have your Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me? Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Riri...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah.
So not only is this Raria ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. And his orders were to be stationed. He worked so hard.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him, whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be so he waited. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this
Oh. At least we...
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did...
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene? We shall just have to exercise some discretion.
Light it up!
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request...
Oh?
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've gotta trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, no. The motive, but considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secret...
We'll do our part too. Alright. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's... But we still know nothing. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long I calculated that you would have already entered. So as I thought.
The perks of being that...
Your composure is more impressive still, but let us leave such trivial... Just as... Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving the light...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even he would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with it. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no... Well, that makes things simpler. In that case... When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the
Oh, if we can't get any lead, the longer we're... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning.
No, that's not right. Paimon, remember? It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance. So the device is stopped up. But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance. It could still be a coincidence, but...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words...
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
You mean hints?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour,
It is indeed. We're investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major
Sosi. Oh. You know what? Forget it.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular... His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by I. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. And I understood. Completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but, what's it?
You've provided us with some very crucial information. We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation is...
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope you...
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually... 8 days ago he had yet to act. But at some point after that, with the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind... Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here.
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help, assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies?
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a... We'll have to fight Rerir eventually.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. My colleagues have never failed to live...
Well, guess we'll just have to...
That would be good, yes. I suppose. Had you already sensed the unique power within my... I see. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment and...
Yeah. Hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him?
Yeah! You're covered in more...
All right. I suppose your deductions have been quite correct. You know humans well. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light.
Is that why you choked?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well nonetheless. There are still some things. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connect...
Will you need us to get you where...
Oh, I'll be fine.
Can you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and even if someone is waiting, I have ways...
All right then, we'll trust you.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flint's?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest.
Resting? We're all about to be... Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business...
Or are you in cahoots with him?
What happened? We were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? This is so confusing. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make... Okay!
Hey!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm
What in Teyvat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them
And what hole did you crawl?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance.
Exactly.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the...
Wait, it's...
All right.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an
Come on!
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be?
Done searching, are we? So, Paimon, you...
Yeah,
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction.
So, did Flint's...
And that's where Yehoda, while everyone was super focused.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return.
Aw, come on.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now.
Oh?
What Paimon means to...
All right, let's have this discussion over at my... I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken...
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably...
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention...
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been...
This much is pretty easy to understand, but... Why would he pretend to be Soci and...
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvat?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them.
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow.
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all...
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently.
Works for me. Nefa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one at a time.
The curatorium will handle enough.
And we Frostmoon Scions...
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get...
Never mind you. This is a first for me.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha!
my turn?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Burn it down! Light it up!
No one's guarding this place, just...
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, to expose the true intentions of this Rarir.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Did these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here.
But that file really... Hey! Come out!
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one. Phew! Finally finished.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What a...
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Alright. Paimon will go for... All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone.
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki and nearby soil
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tideseal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost
Yes, that might be it. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies...
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this!
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant?
There was! Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rarier, disguised as leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crimes.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with... It begs the question. What makes it so special that he... That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's...
It's carrying a letter! Let's...
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly. It is locked on to Starsand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rarier's doing.
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete full.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's one moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma.
Go! Fly!
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor... But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town when all they see is the Wild Hunt surging up everywhere they look? This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equal.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cat in their folly. The townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of... Every last fragment calls to me, sooner or later.
What are you even saying?
So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct, but each time, the fragments are that which you hold in your...
So that's why it responded so...
Only by retrieving this most critical...
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough...
Are you completely crazy?
Dying? Such power has... What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to new.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts.
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors, but that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it.
How could they still be thinking about more?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. Even those who flee without reserve put them. After all, a gamble.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible.
Well, about that. People. What? I may.
That the wild hunt would take your form.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, we will face strong resistance.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You... Oh, you're back. The traveler won't make it.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is...
What are you waiting for?
This place is burning too!
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the wild hunt, we'll have no—
Is that Lady Lama? But are you—
it's you, Rixa. I believe you—
I do, yes. So, but why are you here?
The townspeople have been misled.
But—
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have— But you chose to leave the island. You had the— It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice. Please.
Thank you.
Then come.
All right. I understand.
Seems we—
Huh? You're not coming—
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some— let's call them friends in high place. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone!
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. In times like these, we must rely on ourselves. We won't let you pass, creature, aren't you?
Stars, Lady Moonchatter. Go.
Lady Moonchatter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going...
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Llama. Inefa, give her a crank.
Orders received and immediately deferred.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, otherwise rifts will surely form. Prize, if your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me. I am no god. But so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on! And get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Knuckle, what are you doing here?
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
You on this! Blast attack!
Defensive mode engaged.
Look, the rainbow! Go claw!
Ultimatum protocol. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Bring down Thunderbolt! This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damn.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind!
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigi satum passa sax, iti ipotuftos. In necritus necrus baptisi, canis omnes tu zonos pentusi. Postes hiratur misuricum, topirtu aetion veratum. Sluggish, torpid. I can barely muster 10% of my.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Verfnir, Rheindatter, Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly, you matter not. Does any You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic!
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, anyway, thank you.
I was worried about you, too. And then Well, I brought your
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss.
Still, what do we do now? River's gotten...
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans but we still don't know what his aims are. And
After you left, I can no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe...
A question, if I may. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward...
No.
I see.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how...
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not...
Go now, all of you. Do not worry. My strength. It seems...
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete...
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoo's... I'm sorry.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy...
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone,
Is there, still... Just kidding, just kidding.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hinder... That's right! And it still works on normal.
Flint's, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry.
My thanks. For that...
Had you been willing to show yourself in...
I suppose that's one way I'd...
You mean, you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who...
Well... There's a certain gentleman I'd like to... Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. Perhaps his end was tragic. But every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. But we will pursue him to the last. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not light bearer. With your blood, you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night. And thank you for everything.
Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet? What are you doing here?
Was it not?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way.
The flow of...
However?
Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his scheme now that he has donned a shape and form. But that power of his plays host to an obsession. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons, or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular. Was that... Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you... But after our previous attempt, I said perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.